Tonight, a building full of drug addicts. It's a rich target for dealers. The only problem? It's hard to sneak narcotics behind bars.
Police bust a large drug smuggling operation targeting, of all places, the Davidson County Jail. News Channel 5's Nick Barris uncovered this exclusive story. Nick, drugs in the jail?
Vicki, you can bet there would be demand among those inmates there. Now, we're not talking about a few pills or perhaps a single marijuana cigarette just slipped inside. That small stuff happens. In this case, someone tried to smuggle a large amount of drugs into the jail.
We search all the time, every day.
And you never know what you might find.
Basically, when we check for contraband, we want to look for all hidden areas.
Here, Denmark Peterson, a correctional officer with the Davidson County Jail, looks everywhere.
Check underneath the toilets.
And this past week, he made a stunning discovery inside the jail's visitor lobby.
The contraband was found in the female's restroom right here.
That's where I found the package and the trash.
And inside that package, this. Dozens of prescription pills, baggies of marijuana and crack cocaine, tobacco, and cash.
It's probably the largest contraband I've ever seen since I've worked here.
The amount may pale in comparison to other high-profile drug busts on the outside, but remember, this is inside a jail.
And a lot of times you'll have somebody sneaking in small quantities on their person, but to find something this big tells me that they felt comfortable bringing it in.
And Chief Deputy John Ford says it's lucky Peterson found it.
This was huge.
The drugs are likely part of a well-organized smuggling operation. A visitor for an inmate stashes the packet in the visitor's restroom. And then the idea is to have someone smuggle that package of drugs back here into the jail.
They're hoping that a trustee can get to it.
Trustees are nonviolent inmates given special access to parts of the jail. And that person can deliver the drugs to inmates behind bars where it can be sold, bartered, and obviously used.
Oh, it creates a security nightmare.
The drugs lead to fights, overdoses, and threats to officer safety. But in this case, this stash never made it to the inmates.
Somebody was definitely expecting this. They're probably pretty bummed out right now, and that just makes my day.
And he is pleased for a good reason. Peterson admits you cannot stop all the contraband 100% of the time. Some does eventually slip into the jail, but when you stop a stash this big, it really is a big deal. Now, as for now, the jail is reviewing surveillance video from the visitor's lobby. There are no cameras inside the restroom. They want to find who did this, but they say, frankly, it's a long shot whether or not they'll ID the person who planted those drugs, Vicki.
All right, thanks, Nick. Sheriff Darren Hall takes this all very seriously. He has more than 200 correctional officers searching all areas of the Davidson County Jail 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, looking for contraband.